And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point. A three from Morris. They grab their own miss. Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He hits the second from the line. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with 2 incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has. That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Great D that time from Johnson.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Booker. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Leonard, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. On the wing, Bridges. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Paul finds 8. And here is Paul, covered by Wall. Wall with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Wall. It's hauled in by the Suns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now, Booker. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Johnson gets the bucket.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George with the screen on Bridges. Leonard the pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. This ball grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drills it from outside.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And Ayton throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. On offense, here are the Suns. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Kicks it out to Johnson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Wall looking over the floor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Fires from 18, and it's Leonard missing. Booker finds Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Wall. Leonard inside, defended by Paul. Morris passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Knocked away. Paul George with the steal. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George, that's a two-pointer, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. 4 on the clock. Bridges misses. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Leonard sets a screen for George. From past the arc, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Leonard's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers. Leonard's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
George against Johnson. A nice shot by George. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Wall passes to Zubac. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Morris. Bridges against Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 10 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wall against Paul. Wall passes to George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Wall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Suns lead by 6.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Bridges, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Clippers trail by 6. All with it. Now the pass to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Kicks it out to Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
And here's Wall. Outside Leonard. Looking for Wall. He gets it there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Saric, and it's Lee in at the 2-guard position.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. No good on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Crowder finds Craig. Three-pointer. And the shot's good from Crowder. And the Suns lead by 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
In the corner, Powell with it. Shot clock at 5. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Rejected by Crowder. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Lee outside. Back to Shamet. Out to Lee. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside for Batum. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the three ball.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
3. And it's rebounded by Covington. Clippers trail by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Kennard. The 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sharch. Batum grabs the miss. L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Driving inside. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Powell.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The kick out to Crowder. Back to Shamet. Pass to Craig. A 3 ball. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Kennard. 1:20 left in the third quarter of the game. Batum finds Jackson. Back to Batum. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 6. Sharch outside. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Shamet. They need this one. 6 to shoot. Crowder kicks to Craig. And Covington sends it back. Left side, Jackson. Powell against Craig. Passes it to Kennard. Over Lee. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Covington. Missed it, even after all those chances. Charge inside. Batum's there. Out to Lee. It's Crowder on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So it's the Clippers now. 6-point game. Wall finds George. Zubac's a screen on Booker. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Booker's shot is good.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
George looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. Leonard on the wing. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. And the 3 off target. And it's the Clippers' ball. Outside Leonard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. That shot off. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ball against Paul. Here's Johnson. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard the pass to Morris. Outside, George. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul.
Ball against Wall. Paul left side. Kicks it out to Booker. Ball against Paul. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 10. Wall looking it over. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Morris finds Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Ball against Wall. In the corner, it's Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
George with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And in college, Leonard was a 25% shooter from 3. Boy, how times have changed.
Ball against Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
Oh, he's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Leonard with the screen on Booker. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Defended by Booker. Zubac with the screen for George. Just 3 to shoot. Morris outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix leading by 9. And here's Johnson outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Suns.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Johnson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
All with it, now guarded by Booker, and taken away by Johnson. Bridges inside the three-point line. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From deep, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Booker with a deep three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's the Suns.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward.
Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, V.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Good on the shot.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Now Los Angeles with it. Outside wall. Pass to Leonard. Grizzlies with the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Bain against George. Pass to Zubac. Got a hand on it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Adams with a screen on George. Bain, no good. And stolen by Morant. Now Adams. Jackson outside. Adams a screen. The 3 is up. And again, Memphis no good. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Blocked! About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Leonard for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Leonard against Brooks. And the basket by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, if you allow him to get to his spots, it's an easy score. In the painted area, that's easy money.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bain's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Wall. Out to Leonard. Back to Wall. And there's the drive. Morris on the wing. Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by Leonard.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's George. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another another point at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Bain, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Leonard against Morant. Leonard on the wing. Morris, a screen on Bain. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Morant with it, guarded now by George. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Morris.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The kick out to Morris. Down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Morant. And George with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top, up 2. And the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Timeout called, Memphis. Here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Basket's good.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Wall. George, right side. Stolen by Bain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the jam by George.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Morant finds Bain. Counted from distance. Bain's got 13.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Bain against George. Leonard outside. George against Bain. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian, and there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch, and I think it's 100% appropriate.
Here's Morant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Leonard against Brooks. The three from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
There's a screen. Here's George. Adams grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 12-4 run.
Hey, yo, right here.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Right side, Morant. Outside for Brooks. 4-3. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Here's Leonard. That one a little long. Memphis leading. Outside Bain. Beyond the arc. Paul George pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George against Bain. George passes to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Morris, a screen on Brooks. Here's Leonard. That one's wide left. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 14-4 run. Bain finds Adams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Brooks against Leonard. Another shot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Bain. Here's George. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. 18 feet out. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bain's got 21 points in the game.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Memphis. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back after this. If you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. And it's Covington in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Jackson outside. Kennard outside. Launches it. Here's Batum. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him.
Tyus Jones, 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jackson outside. Batum pass to Jackson. For 3, Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Green. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Kicks it out to Kennard from downtown. Not going to go that time. And it's Memphis the other way.
Robert Covington, first personal foul. Second team.
Free throw good. Green. Memphis shooting around 50% in the game so far. Jones, the pass to Williams. Driving to the basket, and Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And the Clippers call time here. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Jackson outside. To stop the run, and the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Jones misses. The Clippers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Outside, Williams. Off target from outside.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Ooh, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Out to Powell. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard outside. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Williams passes to Green. Back to Williams. No good with a layup. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Kennard can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
It's deflected.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Kennard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Covington. Kennard outside. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Conchar. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
All right, folks, if you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. George, a screen on Morant. Kicks it to George. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 8.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Bain finds Morant. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
George outside. Outside wall. The kick out to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Morant, the pass to Bain. It's stolen by Leonard. The 3, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Leonard against Bain. Clock at 4. From 20 feet. And right through it goes!
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Outside Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Morris. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Morant. The reverse. It's tipped. And it's the Clippers on the break. Outside wall. It's George on the wing. And the jam by George.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Zubac with a screen on Brooks. The kick out to Morris. George for 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss for Memphis. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Pass to Morant. For 3. Hits the trifecta.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Out to Leonard. Morris, a screen on Brooks. Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. It's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might...
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. 2 high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 roaming the paint.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Morant. Left side, Bain makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. A 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Bridges. Releases. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant passes to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Ball against Morant. Kicks it out to Booker. The trade. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Ayton finds Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now, here's Bane. And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. Back to Booker. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Jackson. This ball grabs the miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now here's Bane. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Bridges kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Morant passes to Bane. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Johnson. Payne for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The offensive rebound. Ayton. Johnson surveying the floor. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Paul against Bane. Brooks with a screen on Ayton. Back to Bane. There's the three. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Morant. The dish to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Suns.
Paul kicks to Booker. From deep three-point range. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Now here's Bane.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Phoenix?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for the Suns, the small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Morant passes to Bing. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
All up top, guarded by Morant. Booker outside. Off target from outside.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Bane, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 6 points.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. Out to Brooks. Launches a three. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 10. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Booker is screen on Brooks. Kicks it out to Booker for the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Bane against Booker. Bane kicks to Jackson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Jackson against Paul. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Morant passes to Bane. Jackson, a screen on Booker. Bane kicks to Jackson. Now here's Morant for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges passes to Johnson. Paul left side. And here's Booker from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And Memphis the other way now. Bane with the bucket.
Look at Desmond. Exclamation point on the fast break.
Ball against Morant. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball against Morant. From downtown. Second shot opportunity. And a wide open look for Bane. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Bridges dishes the ball. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul for three. Knocks down the three ball. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Brandon Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Green. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Williams, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on charge. Grizzlies have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
That one misses. Suns leading by 17. Shamet with it. Back to Lee. To the middle. And George kicks to Lee. Lee on the clock. It's good from long range. Shamet's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
To the right side. Here's Conchar. Good D by Lee.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Williams with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the paint. Here's Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Shamet kicks to Lee. Now Shamet. Back to Lee. Puts up a three. Sinks the triple. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Williams passes to Green. The kick out to Williams. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Suns. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Crowder finds Craig. Now Shamet. Back to Craig. Pass to Sharch. It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Shamet. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Williams. And it's Shamet with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Williams comes with a double team. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Sharch with the screen for Craig. A three-pointer off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Shamet with the steal. There's Lee with the three. Hands it from downtown. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, He's still got it to go.
Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And here are the Suns now. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. Shamet kicks to Lee. There's the pass to Saric. Back to Lee. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the 3rd quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Williams sets a screen for Jones. From past the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now, here's Shamet, defended by Jones. Out to Lee. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Williams looking around. Picked by Clark. The 3 ball. The shot by Williams, no good. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Ball against Morant. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 21.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Johnson. Ayton trying to break free. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Paul kicks to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Booker the pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Morant against Paul. Inside, stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. The three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 21. Paul dishes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson with a screen on Morant. From deep. Johnson can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Booker looking around. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Payne for three. They get it back. And Adams kicks to Morant. And the three ball is good.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Booker against Payne. The drive by Booker. Paul with the three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Devin Booker.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Phoenix's ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Payne looking around. There's the three. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The lead is 15. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
From deep three-point range, no good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans...
Who say does that star span?
Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Now here's Wall. Outside for George. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, right side. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Wall kicks to George. Zubats, a screen on Booker. George passes to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Fires top of the key. Basket good.
The pure shot mechanics of Booker. It's fun watching him shoot the ball.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Clippers.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Johnson's shot is off. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Booker finds Bridges. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. From deep, George. And it's George again missing. On the wing, Booker. On the wing, Johnson. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. And Wall with the slam.
And perhaps the best defender in the NBA. Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Now here's Paul. Passes it to Booker. And the rejection by Zubats. And Wall with the slam.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious healing.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker looking around. Trying to get something going. Here's Ayton. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard inside. Defended by Bridges. And the officials call a traveling violation. Suns trail by 6. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. It's stolen by Morris. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside, Wall. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. And George with the stuff.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
George with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker against George. Booker dishes to Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greats.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Booker against George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Wall against Paul. George up top. He has 6, and he makes that one.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
Wall against Paul. Johnson left side. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Paul kicks to Booker. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by George. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
outside Wall.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
To the inside. Changes up, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:37 left to play in the first half. Paul kicks to Ayton.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Paul takes the three. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Suns call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Clippers with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. A three from Leonard. Rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just relentless off the drive. Booker is so strong.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 13. 41 seconds left now here in the second. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Leonard sets a screen for George. Back to Leonard. High post try. That one rolling around and rims out. Stolen by Zubac. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Batum. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Jackson. Now the pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Suns trail by 12. And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Craig. Suns moving the ball around. Here he goes. Shamet, the pass to Crowder. Shoots over Batum. Great D that time from Batum.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one's good, Shamet.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Shamet up top. Kennard covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout called. The Suns
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And here are the Clippers now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Powell. And the Clippers lead by 16.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Shamet, and he banks in the layup. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Lee left side. Great D that time from Powell. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Second team foul. Substitution.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 8 points.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Leonard with the screen on Booker. George passes to Wall. George looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 11.
Now that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Johnson outside. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
Suns trail by 13. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. And the rejection by Zubac. One-on-one here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wall finds Zubac. Back to Wall. Passes it to George. Launches a three. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now Booker. He's got 10.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Outside, George.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. George with the ball. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 11. Stolen by George. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Wall looking it over. Out to Morris. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
A nice shot by Booker.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Wall against Paul. Outside, Wall. And the pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Clippers leading by 11. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. George finds Leonard. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ball up top, defended by George. Here's Booker, drives to the hoop, and the dunk by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Pass to Zubac. Up top, Leonard. Outside for George. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers miss again. Suns trail by 9. Booker dishes to Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Takes it out to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard sets a screen for George. Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
Paul passes to Johnson. Booker against Wall. The drive by Booker. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
And here's George. He kicks it to Leonard. On the wing, Morris. Ball against Wall. Back to Morris. Over Johnson. Morris, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Again, Leonard missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Ayton. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton. Stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
First team.
Here's George. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Devin Booker. Fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The drive by Booker, money!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 6. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocks down the trifecta.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
For 3, Booker can't connect. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1. Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Outside Wall. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, the strength in the upper body allows him to take contact and complete the play. Go ahead, John Wall.
Morant, the pass to Bain. From deep. It's rebounded by Morris. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
George outside. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
George outside. Leonard outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Up top Wall. Pounded by Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Zubats. Leonard outside. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 6.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Adams with the ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The 3 ball. And Morant good for 3. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Wall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Off the line for the Clippers.
And he drops the first.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
A minute 20 left now in the first quarter. And the basket by Bain.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. George outside. Pass to Morris. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Bain against George. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Moran against George. Here's Bain. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Clippers trail. George outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Leonard outside. Up and over Brooks. The jumper from the wing off target. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Kicks it to George. There's the 3. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 5 now.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wall, the pass to George. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
Pass to Bain. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Up top, George. 5 points in the game. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Here's George. 6 to shoot. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
There's the triple. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Outside Bain. Here's Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Morris sets a screen. Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Leonard, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Leonard's got 10.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
The 3 from Bain. That shot off the mark. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. George with a steal. Morant against Wall. And stolen by Bain. And Jackson, here we go. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Wall. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And he comes up with a bucket.
In traffic, around bodies, doesn't matter. John Wall, once he's inside, he's thinking score it.
Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Leonard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue and Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Kennard. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Outside Jones. The kick out to Williams. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Kennard. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter doesn't need much space.
Pass to Williams. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jackson attacking. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Batum, the pass to Kennard. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. No good, a bit long that time.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish.
Outside Jones. Williams from long range. He drops it from range. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson against Jones. Out to Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And so he makes both from the line. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Jones. Outside Williams. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Jackson with it. Powell outside. Jackson on the wing. Here's Batum. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you love Nicholas Batum mixing it up, getting the offensive rebound put back. Nicely done.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Jones against Jackson. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Kennard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Jackson, the pass to Bain. 35 seconds left in the third. Second chance effort. Adams. Here's the 3. And there's Jackson on the assist from Adams. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wall against Morant. Outside Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard up top. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game. Understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 from Bain. No good on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Clippers ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Bain against George. Leonard outside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Jackson with it. Guarded by Morris. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
George outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Bain. No good there. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to George. The kick out to Wall. Morris for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Brooks finds Bain. And here's Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. They've got numbers. Here's Zubats. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The free throw drops from Zubats. And Zubats drops them both. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Moran against George. Shot from the wing. They get it again. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Leonard. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
1:46 left to play in the 4th. For 3, George, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Moran against George. Outside Moran, 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Nails it from 3.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Adams. Outside for Moran. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Wall. George outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Moran. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
20 seconds left in the game. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Leonard. It's the Clippers winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Morant kicks to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Morant against Paul. Johnson in the corner. Back to Booker. Driving in. Bridges against Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. 8 in a screen on Bain. Here's Booker, and Adams sends it down.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Bain. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And Bain drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Will it go? And Paul lays it in.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. The pass to Bain. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Oh, Paul in position. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Bridges covering. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The Grizzlies have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he sinks the second. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant against Paul. Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 5.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morant passes to Bain. Out to Morant. Inside. It's Brooks on the wing. And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
2 minutes remaining in the
Morant passes to Bain. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Ball against Morant. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant kicks to Bain. Outside for Jackson. The drive by Brooks. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
No good from Booker.
definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he jams it with authority.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bain to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
Morant against Paul for three. Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 8.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. To the middle. Here's Bain. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Points for Desmond Bain.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean.
Great D that time from Bain. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies will be back shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
One quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
For 3, Booker. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Bain. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Paul. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. Booker outside. Pulls it from the elbow. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Bain with the bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Johnson finds Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Adams with the screen on Paul. Morant dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 13 points.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Bain, no good. Suns trail by 6. Booker the pass to Johnson. Now the dish to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
On the wing, Bain. Defended by Booker. And Adams kicks to Bain.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson from long range. Doubled by Bridges. Brooks from outside. The shot off that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Paul finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker looking around. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Johnson drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Payne for 3. Goes back up. Morant with a terrific move in the bucket. Morant's got his second bucket.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Johnson against Jackson. Ayton sets the pick for Johnson. Passes to Booker. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks against Bridges. Brooks dishes to Adams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Paul against Bain. Paul's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bain looking around. Outside Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end.
31.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric. Torrey Craig is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Suns trail by 8, intercepted. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Shamet, guarded closely. Craig up top. Wide open look. It's good.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Jones kicks to Williams. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The kick out to Crowder. The 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Phoenix shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Shamet with it, working on Jones. And it's Shamet missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Saric. Suns trail by 9. Shamet on the wing. Got a piece of it. Jones in the post. Here's Conchar. Got a piece of it.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Crowder. Right side. Lee. Back to Crowder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Left side, Jones. Nobody near. Williams hits it from three-point range. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lee gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. Williams for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Out to Lee, to the left wing. Shamet, the pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Saric. No good off the back of the rim.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
To the paint. Here's Green. Here's Conchar. Pass to Green. Second chance shot. Saric grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Lee. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Shamet kicks to Lee. In the corner, Crowder with it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Lee. And Paul subbed in for Landry Shamet. Booker against Bain. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Booker, hit them clean. And here we go, Morant's heading to the hoop. Oh!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Paul against Brooks. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now here's Morant for three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, Houston.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 14. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And Morant in at the point guard.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant outside. Bain with the screen on Paul. Morant passes to Bain. And taken away by Johnson. To the wing right side. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Fires from deep. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's 17 points for Devin Booker. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Here's Bain. Plenty of space. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Morant outside. Bain with the screen on Paul. Jackson against Johnson. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Paul against Morant. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Morant kicks to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Morant dishes to Brooks. Got a hand on it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 9. Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Pass to Bain. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. 1:19 left in the fourth. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Bain kicks to Morant. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Ball against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Booker. Morant's against Paul. Morant passes to Brooks. And stolen by Ayton.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Booker outside. Morant with the steal. Outside, Bain. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.